parties, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome and Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy our program.
Oh, It's yours. Not mine.
It was just 2 days after Thanksgiving, and the sights and sounds of Christmas could be seen and heard all over Bear Country. But if Papa had looked at brother and sister at that moment, he wouldn't have been so sure. They were passing the big new toy store, and brother and sister didn't look the least bit calm and sensible. They had just come from watching Saturday morning television, and there had been lots of commercials for the new Christmas toys. Sister had wanted them all. There had been some things that had excited brother too. There they were, right in the toy store window, plus lots more. Sister was so excited she was practically jumping up and down. And when brother read a sign saying Santa Bear was coming to the mall to meet all his cub friends, she got even more excited.
Look over there, coming soon. Santa Bear, we're here to meet his friends. Santa Bear, oh Mama, may I come meet Santa Bear? Please, may I, please? In good time, common sense of life. She needed help from brother with the hard words, but she didn't need any help thinking of things she wanted for Christmas.
Over the next few days, the sights and sounds of Christmas became stronger and stronger, and Sister's list grew longer and longer.
You know, if your list is too long, Santa Bear might think you're greedy and get you nothing. He has more cups to think about than you, all the cups in the world. Have you ever met Santa Bear? Yeah, a couple of years ago. He asked if I was good, and I told him what I wanted for Christmas and gave him my list. And that was that. It was fun.
Now Sister was really nervous. She thought of all the times she hadn't been exactly good. The time she and Brother had gotten into a fight and shouted at each other.
Give me that. Give me it. No. Yes. No. Yes. Give it to me. No. Yes. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. No. Give it to me. Give it to me.
The time Mama's best necklace had gotten broken and they told a big lie.
Give me that. Give me that. I have it first. Give it to me. Give me that. Give me that. I have it first. I have it first. Let's get out of here.
And the time they had let the room get so messy that Mama had threatened to throw away all their toys.
Pick up all these toys or I'll throw them away. Oh, I wouldn't worry about those times. Santa Bear doesn't expect cups to be perfect, just good. Now I hope your list is ready, since tomorrow you're going to meet Santa Bear. Almost ready. But what about your list for Santa? Yours and Papa's. Don't worry about that, Steve. Santa Bear is for grown-ups. He's only for dogs. No. Presents for Mama and Papa are our job, so let's go on and see how much money you got in your piggy bank.
Sister had just enough. Brother had enough and a little extra. That evening, Sister made a new list. It looked a lot like Brother's. When they got to Santa Bear's little house in the mall the next day, there was a line. While Sister waited, she began to think about Santa and what a hard job he had. She wondered how he took care of all those cubs. She wondered where he got all those presents.
Everybody stops and stares at me. These two teeth are gone, as you can see. I don't know just who to blame for this catastrophe. My one wish on Christmas Eve is plain as it can be.
It's been so long since I could say, Sister, Sister, Sister.
Sister Bear continued to wonder. Then, before she could wonder another wonder, it was her turn to talk to Santa Bear.
It's very nice to see you. Now tell me, my dear, have you been good this year?
Well, I haven't been perfect, but I have been good.
Santa gives Sister a souvenir coloring book. Sister's mind was so filled with thoughts about Santa that she almost forgot about the special shopping she had to do. But Brother remembered. He found just the right presents for Mama and Papa. Sister chose a fine new fur brush for Papa and a new lovely pink cushion for Mama. Brother bought Mama a box of her favorite breakfast tea and for Papa a handy pocket calculator.
Look at all the Santas.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
There is one on the corner and there's one at the store. There goes one riding by and on TV I see one more. They're everywhere, my friends are there, happy as can be. 10,000 Santa Clauses, 10,000 Santa Clauses, riding joy today. 10,000 Santa Clauses, giving things away. 10,000 Santa Clauses,
They're Santa's helpers. Their job is to collect money for the needy birds of each seed and squirrels who didn't put enough aside for winter.
Beside each Santa was a big iron pot that said, "Help the needy." The Bear family all put money in the pot. Sister had spent all hers and had to borrow some from Mom. Finally, the days and weeks of preparation and waiting were over, and it was Christmas Eve.
How can you visit every couple of world in just a single night? Where does he get all those gifts? And how can we play then if it doesn't snow? And how can Santa come down our skinny little chimney?
I guess the answer, my dear, is that Christmas is such a special time, very special, almost magical things can happen. And the most magical thing of all is Santa Bear. I'd say he has the best job in the whole world, because the joy of giving is what Christmas is all about.
I suppose that Santa could just skip the chimney and come to the front door.
I suppose.
Sister Bear took one last look at the starry sky, but it had clouded over. And now, instead of stars, there were snowflakes. Thousands and thousands of small, silent snowflakes.
Well, at least that'll help with the sled. Christmas is for children, faces all aglow, waiting for Saint Nick to come down the chimney. Ho, ho,
When Sister woke up on Christmas morning, Bear Country was covered with a beautiful blanket of snow, and the floor beneath the Bear's Christmas tree was covered with piles of beautiful presents. What fun! What excitement! What shouting! Then, when the excitement and shouting were over, the cubs watched Mama and Papa open their presents.
What lovely, thoughtful gifts. Just what I wanted.
It was a very special moment. Sister knew right then and there that Papa was right. Santa Bear did have the best job in the whole world because the joy of giving was what Christmas was all about.
We'd like to thank you all for coming this afternoon. Please be sure that you read the back page of your program. It takes many people, many hours of work to put even a little production on, and all the people who are listed on the back deserve a lot of credit, even though they might not have been up on the stage. If you want to take your children home, that is fine. The book is outside of the office door. Be sure you sign the book so that at 3 o'clock you don't have to go running around wondering where your child is. Also, I have sent a few notices home this week with the children. Extremely important. We all listen to the news. We all know children are being abducted all the time. I have several regulations here that I wish you would follow, and procedures about people picking your children up, signing them out. Champlain's a small community, and so is Petaluma, California. I don't really ever want to be on the other end of the phone and tell you I don't know where your child is. So please follow the procedures. Thank you.
Not working. Not turned on.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Harper would like to say a few words.
Thanks, Crimson. Opening night jitters. You did a good job. On behalf of the Board of Education at Northeastern Clinton, Mr. DeGrove, our superintendent, and all the staff here at Rouse's Point Elementary, I'd like to welcome you to our annual holiday program. A little loud. It seems to be kicking back. I have a few messages that I'd like to share with you this afternoon. The first one is, I think, a very important one, although not necessarily a pleasant one. When you came in the door today, you probably noticed there was a little sign that says, "Welcome to all visitors, but please report to the office." And the reason for that is not to hassle anybody. It's a simple message that we don't want the kind of thing happening at Rouse's Point Elementary School that happened out in California a couple of weeks ago. So it's very important that every single person that enters this building, except for a program like this, of course, stops into the office and identifies themselves and why they are with us. It's simply security for your children. I don't ever want to be in the position where you're going to call me in the afternoon and I'm not going to be able to find your child. And I don't think you want to be in that position either. So please, if you do come in the building for anything other than this kind of assembly, make sure that you stop at the office. It's for your child's safety. Thank you. We've had a couple of changes in our program, and they're just changes that happened within the last 24 hours. Our music teacher and choral director, Mrs. Kathy Coates, was ordered to go home and go to bed by Dr. Southwick. So she's not able to be with us. Fortunately, we have three very capable people that are working with her, and I'll try to go through this as easily as I can. Mrs. Penny Treggett has been accompanying on the piano up until this time, and she will continue to do that for the choral presentations, but my son Mike, who is a musician, must be this afternoon, will be directing the chorus, and Buffy Barrett will be playing the accompaniment for the rest of the musical part of our program today. So thank you guys very much. You're not listed on the program except Penny, but they're here and we really do appreciate it. This is the kind of thing that happens in a small town, and we're very proud to have it here. We're also fortunate this afternoon to have 7 members of Northeastern Clinton's National Honor Society here to help us. You know, when you're working with 250 young people in a program of this kind, you need all the extra support and supervision that you can get. And I want to thank the 7 members of the National Honor Society for being here with us, and to Mrs. Van Acker for making the arrangements. You'll notice that Mr. Calvin Castine from Channel 21 is here, and he will be broadcasting this program beginning next Wednesday, the 22nd of December. And I suspect probably more than just that one day over the holidays, 5 different times over the holidays. He does like to keep what's happening locally on the air so that folks that can't make it to programs can see what's happening. I guess that's all the messages for this afternoon. We have a great program. I have not seen the whole thing from beginning to end, only the parts as they have been practiced. But if our students do the kind of thing that they've always done for us, we're all going to be very, very proud, and we expect that they will. Just one more message, that traditional greeting. Happy holidays for you all, and I hope you have a wonderful 1994. Thank you.
before Christmas, and all is well.
This looks like a good place. Merry Christmas.
Bah, humbug!
Would you be so as kind as to give Christmas alms to a poor old blind gentleman alone in the world with no means of earning a living?
Blind, are you?
Sir, that hurt.
Since you do seem to be without sight, I will give you something. I will give you 2 minutes instead of 1 to get away from the doorway of my place of business. Get away before I call the authorities.
You're cooler than the weather out there.
Cratchit, put that coal back.
But sir, it's so very cold.
After Christmas, I'm going to put a lock on my coal box. Understand?
Yes, sir, it's just that it's a bitter day, and I have a bit of a cold, sir.
That's no excuse for you to rob my coal box. Besides, you work faster when it's cold in here.
Yes, sir.
Let's sing here, maybe we can earn a half a pence. Ready, girls? Let's do it right. Silent night, holy night, all is bright, all is...
Stop that noise! Do you hear me? Stop it at once!
Merry Christmas, sir.
Be off with you!
No need to wish him Merry Christmas, that's how Scrooge it is.
Yes, there's a sign, Scrooge and Marley's.
'Tis an old partnership and rich one.
Rich they are. We should get a goodly contribution here.
Well, come in, come in. The door's not locked.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Have I the pleasure of talking to Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead for 7 years. He died 7 years ago tonight.
Mr. Scrooge, I'm sure you're in the Christmas spirit and would like to make a small donation to help the poor. There are thousands in great need.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the workhouses? Are they still open?
I'd like to say that they're not.
I was afraid from what you just said that these establishments had stopped operating.
We choose this time to help these unfortunates because it is a time when one is strongest. What shall I put you down for?
Nothing. I was to be left alone. I don't make merry myself Christmas, and I can't afford to make lazy people merry. I help support the prisons and the workhouses. Those who are in need go there.
Most people would rather die than do that.
Then let them die and help decrease the surplus population.
You obviously are not interested in the misfortune of others. Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Uncle, and God save you.
Bah, humbug!
Christmas a humbug? Uncle, you don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do mean it. Merry Christmas? What do you have to be merry about? You're poor enough.
Come then, what right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug!
Don't be cross, Uncle.
If I could work my will, every idiot who went around with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiling his own pudding and buried with a stick of holly through his heart. He should.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come dine with us. Tomorrow will be Christmas Day.
Good afternoon to you.
Why can't we be friends?
Good afternoon.
Merry Christmas to you, ma'am.
Merry Christmas to you, Bob Cratchit.
How's Tiny Tim?
Tim's a little weaker. God bless him, but he's lively as a cricket. And that may over Christmas.
I trust my uncle gives you a holiday tomorrow.
Indeed, though he did say to report earlier the following day to make up the holiday loss.
And a Merry Christmas to all the Cratchits.
Merry Christmas to you, ma'am.
Cratchit, let me hear another sound from you, and you'll be spending Christmas with no job. You can't be real.
You don't believe in me?
I don't.
Why do you doubt your senses?
You're nothing but a stomachache, an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese. Why, there's more of gravy than of grave about you. Humbug, you're a dream. You are fettered. Tell me why.
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link, yard by yard. Of my own free will I wore it. Is this pattern strange to you? You also wear one, Ebenezer, only you are still forging yours. I cannot rest, I cannot linger anywhere. Many weary journeys lie ahead of me.
7 years dead and traveling all the time?
The whole time. No rest, no peace. I travel on the wings of the wind. Oh, such was I, an unheeding man.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business? Mankind was my business. The dealings of my trade were a drop of water in the ocean of my business. At this time of year I suffer most.
You do speak strangely, Jacob.
Hear me, my time is nearly gone.
I will, but don't be hard upon me.
I am here to warn you of a chance of escaping my fate.
You were always a good friend to me.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
I think I'd rather not.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits. Without their visits, you cannot hope to escape my fate. Expect the first when the bell tolls once.
Couldn't I have them all at once and have it over with?
Expect the second when the bell tolls twice and the third when it strikes 3 times. And heed them when they appear. You will not see me for the rest anymore, but remember what passed between us. Try to escape my miserable fate.
No, Marley, no. Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
What business brings you here?
Your welfare. Rise and walk with me.
Where are we going?
Out into the night on wings of air.
But I'm little. I'm liable to fall.
Bear with a touch of my hand and you shall be upheld in more than this. Do you recognize this deserted study hall?
It looks familiar. Who is that lad?
It is a Christmas holiday, and this is the second year he has been left behind. No place to go for Christmas.
I wish, but it's too late.
You wish what?
There were some children singing carols at my counting house yesterday. I drove them off. He's looking up. Why, it's myself as a boy. Yes, this is the school I attended. I was so lonely.
Please don't be sad, Ab.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yes, we will be back before you know it. My dad said maybe next year you can come home with me for Christmas.
I think that I hear the coach. We better get a move on.
So long, Deb. Merry Christmas. Which three of you are coming back to London Town with me? We are. Get a move on. Sulking again this Christmas. Get busy. Earn your keep. Your dad's been late with his payments again. You can start by scrubbing the dormitory floor. Yes, sir. Now remember this.
Dear brother, I have come to take you home, Ebenezer, to take you home.
Home, dear fan.
Yes, home for good. Father is ever so much kinder than he used to be. And now home is a wonderful place. Yesterday I asked him if you couldn't come home to us. And this morning he sent me here in a coach. It's outside in the drive. And we're to leave right away. And you're never coming back.
Will we always be together?
Always together, Ebenezer, from now on.
Your sister was a delicate creature, but always kind and thoughtful. A girl with a big heart.
So she had.
She died a young woman, leaving behind her one child.
Yes, my niece Felicia.
Now remember this? Why it's Val. Yes, the beautiful girl you were to marry. And there you are in your prime. Your face reflects the signs of greed. Belle noticed it.
It matters very little to you. Another idol has displaced me. I hope it comforts you in time to come.
What idols do you refer to, Belle?
A golden one.
There's nothing in this world called poverty.
You fear the world too much. You hold money more important than me or anything else.
I've grown wiser, but my attitude towards you has not changed.
But it has. You are changed. I tried to grant your wish to let you free to go your way.
Have I ever asked to be free?
Not in so many words, Ebenezer, but it's what you wish. I hope you will be happy in the life you have chosen. Goodbye, Ebenezer.
My time is ended, Ebenezer. Listen for the stroke of doom.
Show me no more, I cannot bear it. Show me no more, I beg you.
I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me.
Are you here to take me with you?
Touch my robe.
Where are we going?
You shall see. Can you tell how very poor this house is?
Indeed it is. Who may I ask lives here?
An underpaid clerk named Bob Cratchit. The woman is Mrs. Cratchit, and those are 4 of her children.
Guess what? We're having a wonderful goose for dinner. Of course, it is a very big one, and we have plum pudding with sauce.
How wonderful.
You're going to find Tiny Tim. There's some punch ready. Go get it, Martha. Boys, help your sister. How did Tiny Tim behave?
As good as gold. He told me coming home that he hoped the people in church saw that he was a cripple because on Christmas Day it might be pleasant for them to remember who made the lame beggars walk and the blind men see.
The little chap with the crutch.
Tiny Tim?
Has he been crippled long? Can't the doctors help him?
Bob Cratchit can't afford a doctor. Not on 15 shillings a week salary. He has many mouths to feed. Now are we ready? I propose a toast. A toast. I propose 2 toasts. First to the founder of this feast to be, I give you Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and I hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
I'll drink to his health for your sake in the days and not for his. Long life to him. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He'll be very merry and very happy too, I have no doubt.
Now a toast to us. A very Merry Christmas to all of us. And God bless us.
God bless us, everyone. Oh, tell me, Spirit, will Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat in the chimney corner, and a crutch without any owner carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, then the child will die.
Oh, please say Tiny Tim will live, that he will be spared.
Why concern yourself about him? Isn't it better he die and decrease the surplus population?
But he and the others, they must be helped.
Are there no prisons and workhouses? Are they still in operation?
Do not taunt me.
Come, we must go.
Answer me.
I must leave you now, Ebenezer. The time is drawing near.
Oh, please, kind Spirit. I wish to talk and ask your advice.
Are you sure you need advice, Ebenezer? After all, are you not a rich man? A man of intelligence? A man who knows his own mind?
No, Spirit, no.
Goodbye, Ebenezer. Wait to the stroke of 3.
Yet to come. Where will you take me? What will I see? Have I anything to fear? You are about to show me the shadows of the things that have not happened, but will happen in the time before us. Is that so, Spirit? Lead on, then, for the night is waning fast, and it is precious time to me.
Left it to his company, perhaps. One thing is for sure. He didn't leave it to charity. Are you going to his funeral? Not unless a free lunch is provided. I'm not that hungry, thank you. children at home. Still, I can't grieve over this man's death. He was the most stingiest, meanest, most heartless miser in London town. I agree with her, sister. I don't feel like I could shed a tear tonight. I feel more like dancing.
And very well, we'll miss just this one. After all, it would not be any fun if we could not cry.
Spirit, this man those people were talking about. Who is he? Whoever he is or was, he left no sympathy behind him. He must have been much disliked.
Mother, you shouldn't work in this bad light. Your eyes are strained.
I'll stop for a while, for I don't want to show your father a pair of red eyes when he gets home. It's time he was here.
Pastor rather, but Father walks slower than he used to these days.
I've known him to walk with Tiny Tim upon his shoulder very fast indeed. He was so light to carry, your father loved him so. It was no trouble. You're late tonight, Robert.
Yes, I'm late. I'm going to fetch you some tea, Father.
You went there today, Robert.
Yes, I wish you could have gone. It would have done you good to see how green a place it is.
I'll go with you one of these days.
I promised him I would walk there every Sunday. My poor Tiny Tim, at last he got rid of that crutch.
Why did Tiny Tim have to die? If only someone could have helped him. Spirit, this man those people were talking about. Who was he? Who was he?
Oh, done at last.
I'm gonna play a job.
Yes.
Too bad nobody will see it.
No one will come and visit this old miser.
You mean it was I? I was the man? Oh no, Spirit, no! Hear me! This can't happen! I will not be the man I must have been. I will honor Christmas in my heart. I will try to keep it alive all the year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. I will not shut out the lessons that the three spirits have taught me. Oh, tell me there is still hope, that I may sponge away my selfish past. Tell me there is still hope. I will be a different man. Turkey that was hanging in the window?
The one as big as me?
A delightful boy. Yes, the one as big as you.
It's hanging there now.
Is it? Go and buy it.
You're pulling my leg.
Indeed I'm not. Go and buy it and deliver it to Bob Cratchit, who lives in Golden Street on Camden Town.
Cratchit, Golden Street, Camden Town? I understand, but sir, there'll be considerable money left over. Almost half a sovereign.
Keep it, my boy. Keep it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, and one more thing. Do not let Mr. Cratchit know who sent the turkey to him. It is a surprise. Oh, and something else. A very Merry Christmas to you.
happens but once a year. I was making rather merry yesterday.
Step this way. I am not going to stand for this sort of thing any longer. Therefore, I'm going to raise your salary. A Merry Christmas, Bob. A Merrier Christmas than I have given you for many a year.
Are you well, sir?
Couldn't be better. And this afternoon, we'll discuss how I can best help you and your family, especially Tiny Tim. He'll get better. I'll see to that. Now go build up the fire and buy another stack of coal before you dot another I.
You seem unusual by spirit.
I should be, for I was visited by 3 of the nicest and wisest spirits that ever walked the earth.
God bless you, sir, and as Tiny Tim would say,
Gifts.